Welcome to Stephan's Variety Show. Today we have a very interesting programming about topics of interest that you will enjoy. This show will have 3 sections. The first one is a cooking section in which I will show 2 delicious recipes to improve your cooking abilities. One is for breakfast and the other is for lunch. That's how you will have different options to make your kitchen happy. The second one is about things that are happening in the world. I mean news. We need to talk about 3 different news today. One is about the world, other about Colombia, and the last one is about the sports world. The last section is about entertainment. We are going to talk about a very interesting movie with a very impactful message about education. That's how we are going to finish the show. But don't worry, because it is only the beginning. Welcome to this cooking show. As I said before, I will show 2 recipes. This is for my own creation, and it is called ham with corn eggs with cheese. The ingredients and the way of preparation are very easy to get and to do. For this delicious breakfast, you will need 3 eggs, 1 slice of jam, salt, vegetable oil, a half cup of corn, and 1 slice of cheese. And always we need an accompaniment to our main dish. This will be a chocolate and bread. Now let's see how I did the recipe. Enjoy it. Good morning, my name is Gustavo Diaz, and today I'm going to do eggs with ham, cheese, and corn as a Colombian breakfast. We are going to use eggs, ham, cheese, corn, salt, and vegetable oil. As utensils, we are going to use a pitcher and a frying pan. First, we are going to do the eggs. For that, we apply salt and later revolve. Secondly, we add the oil and put it warm. Put to fry the ham, and later we add a lot of corn and put it fried too. Finally, we add the eggs and put it fried with the ham and the corn. That's the final result. We need chocolate and milk. We add a cup of water to the pitcher while it is warming. Secondly, we add the 2 pills of chocolate and we revolve it with the water while it is still warming. Finally, we add the milk and let it for 2 or 3 minutes. Finally, we serve the chocolate, the eggs with cheese, and a lot of bread, and we have a delicious Colombian breakfast. I hope you like the eggs, and if you don't, I have another recipe for lunch that I'm sure you will like. This is named as chicken with chorizo and leeks. As every lunch, this recipe has an appetizer, a main dish, and a dessert. The appetizers are canapés of jam, cheese, and peach. For this we will need the following ingredients: half a slide of jam, half a slide of cheese, and 1/4 of a peach. For preparation we will follow the next steps. We cut the half of the ham slide and the half of the cheese slide. We put out one each other and blend it. Later, we cut 2 small slices of peach and put it above and under the ham and the cheese. Finally, we use the toothpick to join everything, and we have a snack like an appetizer. For the main dish, we will use other ingredients, but also easy to find, just like the breakfast and appetizer. The ingredients are 2 olive oil, 10 chicken leg pieces, 4 fennel balls, trim cut into wedges, 2000 grams chorizo cut into chunks, 5 leeks, trim and chicken slice, 6 garlic cloves, tiny sliced, 2 whole smoked paprika, large or plum tomatoes, and 40 small bunch of coriander for preparation. Now we are going to prepare it. On the hob, heat the olive oil in a large frying pan. Season the chicken pieces to fry in batches until golden brown on both sides. Leave out and set aside. Pour all but 3 tablespoons fat from the pan. Add fennel and chorizo, then cook, stirring until the fennel is soft and lightly colored. Add leeks, cook until soft. Add garlic and paprika, cook for 1 minute more, and then pour in the sherry. Let it trouble for 1 minute, stirring well, taste, and the season. Heat to 180 centigrades. Pour the mix into 2 oven-proof dishes, score tomatoes over, and then arrange the chicken on top. Cover with foil and then cook for 20 minutes until the chicken is cooked through. During cooking, check and add a little water if it seems to be going dry. Turn the oven to up to 2000 to 180 centigrades. Uncover the chicken and season the skin with salt and pepper. Make for 20 or 30 minutes until the chicken is heated through and the skin is crisp. Rip the coriander leaves over the top and serve straight away. Finally, we have this delicious dessert to end our lunch. This is a brownie that every one of you knows, and if you know, you will. As always, we are going to start with ingredients. We need 50 grains of butter, 125 grains of chocolate, 2000 grams of sugar, and 175 grams of flour, 3 eggs and 100 grams of chopped nuts. Now for the preparation, first melt the butter and chocolate in a saucepan. Later, turn off heat. Add the sugar and mix together. Add the eggs, flour, and chopped nuts. Mix together. Put the mixture into a buttered rectangular over dish. Bake it at 175 degrees centigrade for 25 minutes. And finally, let the brownies cool and cut them into squares. Now we have our breakfast and lunch made in your house. This is all for our cooking section. Let's go for the next. Greetings everyone and welcome to Stephan's show news section. Today we have 3 important news. First, I'm going to talk what happened in the world. Good afternoon, my name is Stephan Martinez. Today we are going to talk three different news. The first is international, the second is national, and the last one is about international sports. In the international news, suspicious package sent to Biran and De Niro. Trump blames media for starting anger. Suspicious package addressed to the former Vice President Joe Biden and actor Robert De Niro were recovered by law enforcement officials on Thursday, a day after a series of apartment pipe bombs targeting top Democrats and CNN triggered a nationwide manhunt of the possible trial bomber. The suspicious package addressed to De Niro was recovered in Manhattan's Tribeca neighborhood early Thursday and removed by the New York Police Department Bombs Squad. According to the Associated Press, X-rays showed the package contained a device similar to those addressed to former President Barack Obama, former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, ex-CIA Director John Brennan, former Attorney General Eric Holder, Representative Maxine Waters, and billionaire philanthropist George Soros. Two packages addressed to Biden were intercepted at mail facilities in Delaware. A reporter for Philadelphia's local Fox affiliate shared images of one of them. A manila envelope that appeared to the nearly identical to the one addressed to Brennan. It included a mailing label with a return address belonging to Representative Debbie Wasserman Schultz, the former leader of the Democratic National Committee. Wasserman Schultz's offices in Florida were evacuated on Wednesday after a suspicious package addressed to Holder was found returned there. The computer print mailing label on the involved also include Biden's full name, Joseph Robinette Biden Jr. In the national news, Colombia's Congress needed only 29 seconds to sink anti-corruption bill. It took Colombia's Congress less than 30 seconds on Thursday to sink the first of 7 anti-corruption proposals President Ivan Duque promised to support but didn't. The country's opposition, in particular the Green Alliance party that had promoted anti-corruption measures, is furious that accuses the government of betrayal. Following a referendum in August, Duque promised to work together with all political parties to guarantee the approval of the measures to curb corruption in Congress, which they perceive as Colombia's most corrupt institution. But 29 seconds after, the chairman of the House, Alejandro Chacon, Liberal Party, called to vote a 3-term limit for lawmakers. He entered the vote already. The move surprised many lawmakers who didn't even have time to walk to their seat and press the voting button, according to Representative Juanita Jovertus of the centrist Green Alliance Party. Former Senator Claudia Lopez, who organized the anti-corruption referendum, accused Duque of deceiving the opposition when he promised to guarantee the approval of the anti-corruption measures. Finally, we have the sports news. Leukemia survivor Stephan Petrov explains why Roman Reigns can beat disease and highlights WWE fans' key role. Stephan Petrov says wrestling may prove a salvation to Roman Reigns as he backed the victor to win his ongoing battle against leukemia. Former Aston Villa and Celtic midfielder Petrov, now 39, passed on his best wishes to Reigns and urged WWE fans to help their man by refusing to allow him to take on the illness alone. Petrov is now in remission after being diagnosed following the routine blood test 6 years ago. Although 33 years old, Reigns, whose real name is Letty Joseph Anoa'i, was first told he had cancer back in 2008. He refused to allow it to stop his career, but has now returned, and he laid down his Universal title belt last weekend to concentrate fully on defending the condition. Probably Roman Reigns will back to the WWE soon. Well, that's all for now. Keep watching to be actualized about what happened in the world in Stephan show. Next, we have an entertainment section of this show. Don't lose it. Welcome to the entertainment section, everyone. Today we are going to do an interview to a fanatic of the Damien Chazelle awarded movie Whiplash of 2014. Now we are with our guest. He's a big fan of the movie. So I hope you can answer to me some questions about this movie. What's the movie's name? The movie's name is Whiplash by Damien Chazelle in 2014. This name is appropriate? Why? Just because it means an object moving forward and back again. It is appropriate because drumsticks movements are like that and the main character is a drummer. What name would you give to this movie? Why? I think that Jazz Obsession could be another appropriate name because the movie is about a teenager that is obsessed to be the best jazz drummer in the history and go to the conservatory to prepare the best musician in the country, I mean United States. What type of movie is it? This is a drama and a musical movie. When and where it was made? It was made in the United States and was premiered in Sundance Film Festival in October 7th in 2014. What do you think about the locations? Would you add extra ones and why? Main locations are the rooms of the Music Conservatory where Andrew Neiman starts to be the greatest drummer in jazz history. This location is excellent because it where almost the magic of music has place and where some of the greatest musicians born and develop their talent. Other locations are the stages where the orchestra contests are made. It is important because Neiman had the possibility to win a place in the main orchestra of Terence Fletcher, the math teacher obsessed with perfection. Finally, I want to add more locations because the development of this great history has place where the music birth. The movie about Whiplash tells the history of Andrew Neiman, a talented musician with natural skills for playing drums. He joins to the best music conservatory in orchestra in the United States. That conservatory has a main group directed by Terence Fletcher, the best orchestral director in the entire conservatory. That is obsessed for the perfection and punctuality. He won't accept any mistake as small as is it. Neiman did an audition for him and Fletcher shows straight with the attitude of Neiman without paying attention to his drum skills. Our protagonists start in the class being the main drummer of the junior jazz orchestra. Fletcher made a proof to every one of the musicians, insulting some of them, and the main drummer was the only that passes the proof, winning an invitation to play as second drummer in Fletcher's orchestra. Andrew left his drums and his jazz musician dreams to have a normal life. However, he found Fletcher playing the piano as guests in a brass band. Tutor Fletcher told Andrew that he only was pushing his students to her best skills to jazz and find the next prodigious jazz legend. Your opinion about this movie? Consider locations, actors, script, message, and essence. I think that the movie was excellent, and not only for the prizes that the movie won in film festivals. The actuation of J.K. Simmons' Terence Fletcher, the main orchestra director, was perfect, giving to him the Academy Award as Best Supporting Actor. The music used in the movie is excellent for the people that love the classic jazz, and for the people that don't, it is great. The argument is very good because it's not the type of movie that talks for different things at the same time and have multiple protagonists. The music is punctual and it only tells the story of teacher-learner rivalry, making emphasis in the jazz music as main topic in all the film. Which character do you identify most and why? I identify most with Andrew Newman, young drummer obsessed to be in the best music of his generation. Because I am a musician, I play the guitar and piano, and I know the time that an instrument takes and the dedication that is needed to be a good musician. In some sense, Andrew got mad because he committed mistakes in personal essays. And I know how frustrating it is to make bad in the instrument that you love, and the only thing to do is keep practicing. Well, that's the opinion of our guests about this excellent movie. I hope that you want to watch it after this interview. Okay everybody, this is all for today. I hope that you enjoyed our show and get informed about our sections. Keep watching for other episodes of the Stephan's Variety Show. Thank you for accompanying me and everybody have a nice day. Goodbye.